We interrupt our programming to bring you the following special report.
The Ryan Report.
Whatever opinion they had ain't gonna change nothing I'm doing.
What was the story he told? Because I was there.
It's time for the Ryan Report.
It's like Jay-Z, all eyes on us.
On the People Station, V103.
It is your Ryan Report. It's being brought to you by
McDonald's. For a limited time, get 2 toasty sausage McMuffins with sandwiches, and they're only $3 at participating McDonald's.
All right. Real Housewives of Atlanta.
What's going on now?
I mean, they're at all-time ratings record high.
I know.
The
I saw
fight that they had with Apollo and all that, they have never topped 4 million before. That 2 weeks, 4.6 million was the top. That means it can get no better. So last weekend, Sunday, you know, Kenya Moore threw a masquerade ball in honor of Nene Leakes.
Yes.
Nene and Kenya, as my agent would say, do not laugh at the same jokes.
Right.
You know, Kenya introduced her as my good friend. Nene comes up and says, I didn't know I had so many good friends like you. And walked off the stage. Well, now the charity that was supposed to be the beneficiary, Saving Our Daughters, has come out with a statement about the whole entire thing. They say in the statement, the light in which Saving Our Daughters was depicted was less than favorable. If we had known that this fundraising event was in honor of Ms. Leakes, we'd have certainly been there with plaques and certificates, which we already have because of her support. They then go on to say in the statement, guess how much money they received from Kenya Moore's masquerade ball.
Please tell me. No money.
0.
Oh, my goodness.
Not 1 penny.
Okay. How is that possible?
Well, obviously, if they made some money, she didn't give it to them.
Oh, my goodness.
They say to protect the integrity of Saving Our Daughters, our records show that we did not receive any of the proceeds raised from Miss Moore masquerade ball. That is not good. That is straight shades right there. Speaking of not receiving money, Brian McKnight. Y'all know it's always a tax story. Brian McKnight has a lot of money. He is suing his accountant, Vernon Brown and Company, saying that he has not paid Brian's taxes in over 10 years.
Oh, Lord, he going to prison.
Here's how bad it got. He owes more than $1 million in back taxes, but also $500,000 in penalties and interest. He's saying that Vernon Brown secretly contacted a congressman and gave him a sob story to put Brian McKnight on an installment plan so he could cover it up. But then Vernon Brown screwed up the installment plan, and they never paid those taxes. Now, how bad does it get? Brian McKnight has a son named Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight has ruined his own credit. Now his son's credit is ruined. Brian McKnight, number 1, has his license suspended. And also, Brian McKnight, number 2, has his license suspended because they have the same name. Now, Brian McKnight is on the list of California's top 500 delinquent taxpayers.
1, you're going to jail, you don't have money. 2, your son is right behind you. 3.
And last but not least, Vanessa Simmons,
That's crazy.
whose daddy is a reverend, has welcomed their first child.
Reverend?
Reverend's daughter Vanessa had a baby with her boyfriend Mike Wayans.
Without being married?
That's
and
right.
And the daddy's a reverend?
That's right.
What?
They named the daughter Ava Marie Jean. She said that she thought her dad was going to be upset. But when she told him she was pregnant, he said, of course my dad wants us to get married. But for now, he was like, we're going to figure this out.
Man.
Just be happy and have a healthy pregnancy. I'm behind you 100%. So the baby is here. And they still
Did we know about this pregnancy throughout the whole entire time?
We knew she was pregnant.
This is my first time hearing about it.
Yeah, she was
All
pregnant.
right, well, I didn't know that.
So the baby is here. 7-18.
All right, it happens.
And that is your Ryan Report. Coming up, if you thought you didn't know about that,
right,
you really don't know about what I'm about to tell you.
Okay, you're about to tell me something about?
You got to wait and see. It's coming up next. I got to tell you something.
Is it good or bad?
It's great.
Really?
It's great. It's beyond great. It's over the moon great.
Okay.
It's for real happy great.
Well, y'all stick and stay because I want y'all to share this information with me. Whatever it is.
7:19 is coming up. That's your Ryan Report, B103.
And if you don't know, now you know.
The Ryan Report. The Ryan Report. V103.